is Linda Brown, and I'm a retired teacher from Tahoe, Truckee Unified School District, and also founding director of the Excellence in Education Foundation. And in the past several years, I've had the chance to sit on the committee that reviews the applications coming in for the Fellows nominees and for the STAR nominees. And in the course of that process, I've had a chance to begin to notice some common themes and some common threads that were coming out from all these recommendations. These recommendations are written by the teachers, their colleagues, by parents, by students, by community members, and yet it didn't matter where they were coming from, they all kind of hit on some very similar points. And so I wanted to take a minute and just share with you what those common points are, because I think this is what good teaching and what being a good classified staff member is all about. The three main points about being a really outstanding teacher has to do with classroom instruction, work ethic, and then the personal attributes that that teacher happens to bring into the classroom. And in classroom instruction, I heard over and over again that a peaceful environment is really important for students, a nurturing environment. Hands-on learning was a key point that was brought up a lot of times because kids like to learn by doing. One student even went so far as to say that this teacher showed me how to get out of the little box that I'd been hiding myself in. And so that's a piece of what the classroom teacher is doing. In terms of the work ethic, the one theme that they hit over and over and over again was that this teacher always goes above and beyond, whether it's meeting students at lunchtime or staying after school or getting there early or getting their papers back on time or maybe meeting with their parents somewhere else. Going above and beyond was really a common theme that people recognized and honored in an outstanding teacher. And the personal attributes are what you might expect. The best teachers are always happy, they're smiling, they're positive, they're enthusiastic. They love what they do, they're patient. This one student said, and this teacher helped me get through some tough times at home by talking to me during lunchtime and after school. I'm hoping that what I'm sharing with you today is something you'll find really valuable. This is what makes for a good teacher. This is what makes for a really good classified staff member. And this is why we're honoring the fellows teachers and the staff today. And so I want to thank the Excellence in Education Foundation for making this possible. You're really giving us a gift. Thank you.
I'm Mary Barrelson, and I teach first grade at Glenshire Elementary School. I love working at Glenshire Elementary School. I am so lucky to work with two teams. I work 1 year with the first grade team, and they're so dynamic, and our PLCs are awesome. We work really hard to use data to assess students, to teach them at their levels. Mrs. Gauthier and Han Larson are awesome administrators. They really support teachers and crazy things we try.
It's more fun, and sometimes it feels like you're almost playing instead of doing math.
She's a good teacher. She teaches a lot, and I really learn a lot.
Mary gets things done, and everything she does so well. She's a driving force of our efforts here at Glenshire. She founded our Green and Growing Book Club with our parents. She just is a cutting-edge teacher who takes her whole team with her.
I guess what I really love about kids is they crack you up every single day. They say the funniest things. They kind of keep it real. Their problems are short and important and short-fused but fast solved. I feel like it all really does come down to those things we talk about at school of being kind, being safe, and doing your job, or being productive, and doing all those things and behaving that way. And I really like to teach children not just how to read and how to write and how to do computation and think mathematically and explore science. That stuff is sort of the vehicle for what I really like to impart to kids, is how to be the best them, because they're with themselves their entire life. So as a teacher, I like to help provide an environment where children accept themselves, accept each other, and feel good about making themselves progress.
And she gives us easy homework, and she's just fun. Mrs. B is just a great teacher.
I'm Patty McCaffrey, and I teach special ed here at Truckee High School. I decided to become a teacher in my later 30s after I left a career in the Department of Corrections. I started at North Tahoe in 1987, and I taught a group of learning disabled students at the middle school and high school level over there for about 12 years. And then I came to Truckee, and I taught social science for the last 10 years. And just in the last 2 years, I've had the pleasure of teaching special education students again.
Well, with working with her, I've realized that I think that I want to study this in college, and she's helped me get started with that. Like, she's written me letters and helped me along.
Then we had this amazing opportunity to put on a play, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Shrek. We used all of our students in this classroom, and it was so successful.
And Patty has really been an asset. She gave a lot of her special day class kids a new voice using the iPads. We've had a lot of fun with those, and Patty has really added a lot of spice to everybody's life this year.
We take the kids 4 days a week to various job sites. And one is a paid through Workability, a paid work site at a restaurant, local restaurant here in Truckee, Zano's, and they perform a variety of tasks and reasonably independently, and they are paid a wage. And the compensation for some is to be able to make their own pizza at the end of the... Then 2 days a week we volunteer at Tahoe Forest Hospice Thrift, which has been really great because kids are able to feel a sense of accomplishment, just like any other volunteer over there. It gives us kind of a walkable work site. That there's unlimited possibilities with them. And even though people think, and myself included, oh, they won't be able to learn that. It's always like a huge miracle when one of them gets a concept, and we're all excited. So that's pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Kathy Monio, and I teach at Kings Beach Elementary School in the dual immersion program. I come from a family of teachers. My mom taught in a one-room schoolhouse on the prairies of North Dakota. My aunts are teachers. I'm the youngest of 11. My sisters are teachers. And I said I was not going to be a teacher, but that's where I ended up, and I love it. I feel like I'm a personal motivator for kids. I love the psychology aspect of getting to know every single kid and kind of what motivates them to learn. I love foreign languages, and I was lucky enough to grow up in a multi-ethnic neighborhood where I just picked up the language by ear, and I think it's just an amazing program to be a part of and being able to teach kids that bicultural aspect and the biliteracy aspect, and so I think it's amazing, and I think everybody in the world should do immersion education because, of course, I think it's fabulous.
Y cuando trabajamos duro, ella nos deja 5 minutos más de recreo. If we work really hard and put all of our power into our work, she lets us have 5 more minutes of recess.
So Kathy Munoz, I think she's fantastic. She really identifies with the kids and really seems to have an ability to connect with them on the kinesthetic level, the audio level, the visual level. She just seems to hit all modalities. And I think that's because she just relates to the kids. I think the kids really like her and she really likes them.
Nos ayuda en nuestros trabajos cuando no sabemos. She helps us with our work.
I like Señora Monio because she's good with us.
Yo me gusta Señora Monio porque es bueno con la gente.
Buena con la gente.
Con la gente.
We took a trip to the farmer's market today, and we're learning about 6 plant parts, so we got to go and find the different plant parts at the market, and the kids were searching for that, and then they got to go and purchase some fruits and veggies, and it was really cute because a lot of the kids had to get together in teams and join their money together to get like strawberries or a basket of raspberries. So it was cool watching the kids work together, using their language and just using everything we've taught them to kind of manage out in the real world. So that was very cool, our trip to the farmer's market that we took today.
I'm Michelle Reed. I teach K1 at Donner Trail School. I started teaching the district 20 years ago, and I started at Donner Trail 16 years ago, and I work with the kindergarten, first grade. It changes every year. It's fun. The children challenge me and make my day. They come in smiling, and so I'm lucky to be here, and I'm lucky to be able to work with kindergarten, first grade.
She teaches me words, and she teaches me how to spell.
Mrs. Reed is a wonderful teacher at math, and when I had her as a first grade teacher, she was fantastic at language arts.
I like her because she has this extra morning class for kids if they need help for the STAR testing so they pass it, and she's one of the best teachers.
When I think of Michelle Reed, I have to smile because my recollection is her in front of her class, being excited, smiling, creating this warm environment for children that causes them to learn and grow, just like water is to plants, Michelle Reed is to kindergartners. As Fulcrum said, everything I needed to learn, I learned in kindergarten. That exemplifies Michelle Reed.
The thing that makes me want to come to school every day is seeing these happy faces, looking at you to see if you're happy to see them and if they are going to have a great day. And you want to make it a great day and you want them to love the learning. And it's just a joy to be in that position where I get to see a smiling face ready to learn every day. And so I feel like I better work hard to make their lesson and their day really productive and really fun.
She's a nice teacher.
Hi, my name is Scott Beaudry, and I'm the technology teacher at North Tahoe School. Started in Tahoe, Truckee. I started as a special education teacher in Kings Beach Elementary School. I've also taught 4th grade, and then I moved into the technology position that I'm in. I mean, I just think I have the best job in the world. The students are great, and especially in my current position with technology, they're so motivated and inspired. Everything is pretty novel for them, and they enjoy doing it. There's times when I look around the classroom and there's 100% engagement. Not only are they helping themselves, but they're listening and they're learning what they need to learn.
He's a pretty nice teacher, and he helps me out pretty good, so I have to say he's pretty good. As soon as I raise my hand, he's there as quick as lightning to help me out with whatever I need and much, much more.
He gets a lot of sites we can go to. He gives us options once we're done. We do a lot of cool projects.
We do a lot of different subjects, and he has us do videos on them, so it makes it more fun.
Before I took this class with Scott Beaudry, I didn't really understand computers that well, you know, with all this tricky stuff. But with him, he's just teaching me how to have fun with it and stuff. So,
for example, we're studying the periodic table, and he'll have the kids pick out an element, and they make a superhero out of their element. They're making solar system movies right now, which are 5th grade standards. So Scott's a great guy to work with, great sense of humor, always willing to help out in the classroom.
I really love working in the Tahoe Truckee School District. There's been a lot of support, not only by the administration, but also by my fellow teachers. I mean, working with the staff, especially here at North Tahoe School, has been great. And I just love working here.
I think it's very important to have a good computer teacher, and I think he's one of the best out there.
Over and over again, I was hearing about how our classified staff really helps students learn. And I learned about their work ethic, and I also learned about their personal attributes. So there's some real common threads here amongst even our teachers and our classified staff. These classified people are helping students do their best, that they are making personal connections with them. The work ethic that was so common, I heard it over and over again, was that these classified staff members go above and beyond. They're always there. They come early, they're resourceful, they're well organized, they're eager to help, they're problem solvers. So a lot of what you would expect from a classroom teacher, your children are getting through the classified staff as well. And in terms of the personal trait, the common one that came out the most was that these classified staff members that are being honored are always smiling, they're happy, they're enthusiastic, they're in a good mood, they want to be in the company of these kids, they love being around them, very kind, they're very caring, but they also have a calm and gentle nature.
I'm Margie Englert, and I work at Truckee Elementary. What I love most about my job is obviously the kids that I get to work with, but I also love, I get exposed to being in the classroom all day, and I have worked with some incredible teachers. I get to see the entire day what goes on in a classroom. And not only do I get to work with Walker, but I get to work with a lot of other kids too.
Margie's really nice, and if we ever need help, she's really helpful.
Like if we need to know what a word means or read something, she's there to help us. And she helps Walker translate what he's trying to say and how to write.
It's really an honor to work with Margie. She is an amazing individual, and not only is she so helpful to Walker, it's her kindness and her professionalism and her patience with all the students.
And I just want to be just like her when I'm big.
And she has given him the gift of independence, the gift of self-reliance, and the gift of the most beautiful attitude in the world that any mom could ever ask for, and having a teacher involved in their life.
Walker teaches me more life lessons. He sometimes sees things differently and shares them with me, and I have been blown away sometimes.
I love you, Monkey. I love your heart.
Hi, my name is Cindy Maciel, and I'm the Program Director for the STEP program. The STEP program is the Sierra Teen Education and Parenting Program. It has been in existence for 13 years. We offer services for our pregnant and parenting teens for the Tahoe Truckee Unified School District. We're housed here at Sierra High School, and we provide an infant-toddler center. We also provide parenting and life skill classes for our parenting and pregnant teens. We help support them in finishing their education and getting their high school diploma. We hook them up with services.
I was a former student and teen mom, and I now get to help these other moms graduate from high school with Cindy's passion and strength.
Cindy has been such an amazing person in my life and in my daughter's. She helped me get through school, finish high school, and now being in college. She's been very supportive. Always has good advice.
Her program has contributed to such a high success rate of graduation and post-secondary entry because of the support that her program has given to young girls in their time of difficulty. The collaboration is fantastic. She's one of the highest, most professional person I've ever worked with.
If we need funding for the program, Cindy's out there writing grants. If a student needs some extra attention in school or some parenting programs, Cindy's already a step ahead of anybody asking her to find out what that student needs. She's got it set up and ready to go.
Cindy's one of those people that we call true believers in our community. People who just are going to make it happen no matter what. And she's one of those people. The students that she works with are just so much appreciative of this program, and we in the community are completely honored that we have this program and honored that we have someone like Cindy who's so committed to doing it.
The best part about my job is working with the young adults and their children and watching them grow into these magnificent women and go out into our community and get great jobs, go on to school, provide for their children, and realize that they can overcome this little hump in their life and be all that they can be.
I'm Rhonda Rembert, and I work at Donner Trail Elementary School. I've been working here for 15 years at Donner Trail School, and I started working here because my daughter came to this school. And I became the aide because I was always here, and I just decided that I would stay because it was so rewarding working with the kids and seeing them grow up. And
what I liked about Rondi is because she teaches us math.
Last year she helped me doing reading.
She really helps us with our local history, and she's always, like, if we're hurt, she'll always help us. And
without Rondi, we wouldn't have lunches, we wouldn't have assistance with teaching, we wouldn't have phone calls answered. Rondi is our everything and our all. She's fabulous to work with. We just couldn't even run our school without her. She's the absolute best.
The reason that I'm here is for the kids, for the children, and it's all about them. That's why the school program is set up the way it is. And most of the kids are here for 6 years. They're here from K through 5th grade. And it's so rewarding to see how they blossom and how they grow, and just being part of that whole picture is self-rewarding.
Hi, my name is Lori Adams, and I'm the Enhancement Paraprofessional at North Tahoe School. This is my 15th year with the school district. The first 13 years, I worked at Kings Beach Elementary, and I loved the staff there. And for the past 2 years, I've been here at North Tahoe School. And again, we have such an amazing staff that we all work really well together. What's so rewarding for me is watching the kids grow and seeing their academic growth at the end of the year and how they feel so positive and confident within themselves.
I love Miss Adams because she is really nice. She helps you with any problem you have, reading, math,
or like with friends or something. She helps you at everything that you need.
She's fun and she gives us a lot of homework.
Well, she's been showing us a lot of stuff and preparing us for 6th grade. She lets us do like fun things. She lets us play.
She's collaborative, she's collective around the kids. It is all about the kids and doing what's best for them. From their academics to their well-being, that shines through. She gives 100% in all and everything that she does, day in and day out, from teaching in classroom to one-on-one to large and small groups, all the way to lunch duty.
I think the best thing about what I do is when it clicks and you can tell in the kids' eyes that they've got it. And to me, that's the most rewarding part of my job, is being able to work with them no matter how long it takes for them to get it. But when they get it, it warms my heart.
She's so beautiful. We never let her go. We never let her down.
My name is Brenda Coronado. I teach here at Truckee Elementary. This is my very first year in special ed. It's been very challenging, entire different type of teaching, but I've grown to love it. I came in as an aide. A principal who believed in me asked me to develop a program, a sensory motor program. So I taught that for 34 years, kindergarten through 5th, which was the highlight of my life. It was great.
Every year at the end of the year, she would do a big tribute to the 5th grade class. So that meant that during the year, the 5th grade class and the other kids with them would decide what would be the theme. Some of the themes that I remember was a Hawaiian theme, living in Paris, sports awards, Hall of Fame theme. They would, during the year, paint scenes for this theme, create all the different props that they needed so that when they got there to the breakfast, it was transformed. The cafeteria was transformed into that place.
She has been an inspiration to me because not only has she been able to support Aldo in everything that he needs and in his education, but she's also brought her training as a psychomotor teacher in 20-something plus years in a school district with kids to my classroom, and has helped me as I can't even tell you. There's no words to say how much she has helped with guiding my other students.
Working with special needs children, it's hardly different teaching that you do, and you're looking for the most minute little steps that these children take for their little achievements. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of your energy. It takes a lot of their energy. And the best part is your heart just goes to them. I just, I'm retiring this year and I'm gonna come back and volunteer. I love it that much.